And to kick off today's episode, we're going to take on Newcastle in the Carabao Cup final here at Wimbledon. Let's get into this one. If you're going to enjoy the episode, drop a like, a video, subscribe to turn on notifications to miss this one. So 2,000 subscribers, all we're getting there is greatly appreciated. Let's get into this game against Newcastle and hopefully win the Carabao Cup here at Wembley. To Enquiries signed from Arsenal. It's a big signing there for Newcastle. Alisson to Isaac. Jolinton, good set from Jurgensen to start the game off though, to deny the Brazilian. Obviously formerly a striker, became a centre mid at Newcastle because he didn't do well at striker and eventually dropped back into a centre mid role. It's a good pass by Garnacho into Nicholas Jackson, and Pope stops us from scoring early on in this one. Put no power behind it, I guess, game. Gusto wound up from range. Gusto, the Frenchman, hits it and scores an absolutely incredible goal to open the scoring. This kicked him wide open since the opening whistle. And Malo Gusto has just rifled it from an unlikely angle past Pope into the back of the net. We need to see a better angle. This is going to be a good angle of this shot here. He just rifles it. Pope possibly could sail it's into the side netting in the end. And the Frenchman has just scored an absolute screamer to make it 1-0 here in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley. And what a goal it is from him. Enzo Fernandez here to Alejandro Garnacho. Good turn there from him. Good beating defender as well. Garnacho here still going. Garnacho here, quick inside. Goes past the defender. Great work from Garnacho. And Pope makes two big saves to stop him. Jolinton some more to find Enquiries, but there's Kukurea stopping. The also youngster. Oh, good weather from Joe Willock. He didn't fall for the little step over there. Bonnet to Alisson to Isaac, who shoots, and Jurgensen doesn't save it, goes wide of the post. And Garnacho in this game is playing incredible. Garnacho here into Cole Palmer. The pass was meant for Nicholas Jackson, but Palmer here from range hits it, and Palmer's denied by Nick Pope. And Enquiries through here. Back post cross, but no one's there. Malo Gusto comfortably gets that clear. Palmer intercepted though before the pass get into him. Oh no, what's going on here? Anthony Gordon. Bonnet to Addison to Isaac Jurgensen. Big save needed from him, and Jurgensen, what a save, but it's full back to Anthony Gordon, and thankfully he puts it wide of the post. Jackson, Palmer, lovely football. Palmer, a free hit to Jackson. Jackson to make it 2, and that is 2-0. Newcastle have not been able to stop us one bit in this game. They've been poor to say the least. And when it's 2-1 here to Chelsea, 2-0 here to Chelsea, maybe I just picked it the future saying that Newcastle will score, but a Trevor finish there from Nicholas Jackson makes it 2-1. 2-1 again. Why do I keep saying 2-1? 2-0 here. Towards Jurgensen made a big save moments ago. And Jackson here makes it 2-0. And as of right now, we have officially won the Carabao Cup. Palmer back to Caicedo. Caicedo into Garnacho. What a pass that is, and Garnacho makes it 3. And Newcastle have been, well, like I said earlier, torn apart in this game. Defensively, they've had no answer to us. And attack-wise, they've been lacklustre. No creativity in midfield from their team. A big save from Jurgensen is the best moment in the game for them. And Garnacho here waits for us to drop, hits it on the volley, and puts us 3-0 up here in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley. And puts the final, nail in the coffin for Newcastle in this game, surely. Good steal there from Anthony Gordon. Sorry. Madueke can't get it to Cole Palmer. Palmer, good interception of Madueke back into Cole Palmer to make it 4. Palmer, it's 4-0. What a shot that is as well. That is an ice-cold finish there from Cole Palmer. I thought we'd win this game, but I didn't expect it to be like this. Newcastle defensively have just been poor. And Palmer here just smashes it. Unbelievable finish there from him. And that is the game officially done, surely. Oh, Anthony Gordon doing incredible things there, but there is Fofana stepping in. Cole Palmer through here to Jolinton. Can't get the ball through though, it's going to be cleared, and that will most likely be the final moment of the game here, unless Kukurej can win ahead, and no, we can't, and that will be the final moment of the game here. It's a 4-0 win against Newcastle, and we won the Carabao Cup, and it's cut to the trophy lift. But what a performance this was, and some incredible goals were scored by this team in this game. And here we are at Wembley. Moises Caicedo, the captain, stepping up to lift the Carabao Cup. It's not the biggest trophy in world football, but it's a trophy nonetheless. Obviously, with Chelsea's current situation that they're in at IRL, this would be a very big thing for them. Obviously, they didn't manage to win at IRL, they got knocked out of the competition. But here in this Chroma, we managed to win it here, beating the eventual winners IRL in the final 4-0. And Malo Gusto and Cole Palmer scoring some incredible goals in this game, some great long shots going in. And Caicedo lifts the Carabao Cup, his first trophy as captain of Chelsea. There's more hopefully to come with the Conference League, the Premier League title, and also possibly the FA Cup in this season for us to win. And let's get into the next game of today's episode, which should be, I believe, in the Prem, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so the next one I'm going to play is at home against Liverpool. If we win this game, we do lift the Premier League trophy of being crowned champions with 4 games left of the season. Let's get into this one at home at Stamford Bridge and hopefully defeat Liverpool for a second time in the season. Let's go defending from Fofana, but the ball's back to Luis Diaz, the Colombian coming forward here. Good defending from Fofana. We can play the ball up to Madueke. Madueke, good control. Madueke can drive with the ball now. Tsimikas ahead of him, but he plays the ball into Cole Palmer. Palmer now into the box, so looking for Garnacho and header, but Trent heads it clear. What's it? Caicedo. Gets it into Madueke. Into Nicholas Jackson. To open the scoring in this game, Alisson denies him. Okay, steps in though, but the ball's somehow gone through into Jota. Szoboszlai. For Trent. Jota hacks it wide of the post though. Good defender from Liverpool. Caicedo somehow doesn't get there. Szoboszlai. Oh no, that's a good pass through to Jota, but Jorgensen, the sweeper keeper, doesn't get there somehow. We don't stop that from going in, and Jota scores against us again. I believe that's his second goal they scored against us in this series now. Every time we played Liverpool, we've conceded against them, but we've also scored a bunch of goals. But Jota celebrating here. I feel like Jorgensen should have had this. He definitely should have had that. Can we answer straight back though? Jackson. Paid through by Palmer. Jackson. That's yes, penalty. Thank you, referee. Van Dijk sent off surely. It's a red card. There's a yellow card for Van Dijk. It's double. I don't think you can get red cards for penalties, right? But you should be able to get red card for penalties. But Van Dijk hacks out Jackson there. We win a penalty just after straight conceding. Well, on his sort of fuming at his he's one of the best centre backs in the world, in Virgil van Dijk and Cole Palmer here. The hopes for the Chelsea fans on his shoulders if he scores this to that level. And Cole Palmer does bury it. And it's back level here just after conceding. We win a penalty, and Cole Palmer has put us back level here. I do think we have to win this game to be given a chance to be given a towel in this game. But as long as we draw this game, I won't mind. But we should win this game. We're beating Liverpool twice. In the form we're in currently, Liverpool should not stand a chance against us when Cole Palmer scores this quick at 1-1. And that's a reply after going 1-0 down, courtesy of Van Dijk giving it a penalty. As Alisson denied Jackson from scoring, and Van Dijk didn't need to do what he did. So denied by Enzo, Diaz, Endo, Jota, good defending from Fofana. Him and Cole would have been so good in this episode. They've gone back to what they were at the start of the series. I felt like in the previous couple of episodes we've been a bit poor defensively, but in this one we're back to what we were at the start of the series. Oh, that's good defending from Van Dijk. Just read what I wanted to do there. It's going to go for a little reverse pass there. Enzo, to Palmer. Good turn from him, Palmer here. He's got 2 Liverpool defenders. What in the world is... Now that's sabotage from the game there. Thankfully Kukurej steps in and gets the ball back. Straight to Caicedo. Enzo Fernandez now can hit one. Enzo Fernandez denied by Alisson, that could. No, it's going to hit the bar. Fly forward here into Tsimikas. Luis Diaz. Interesting decision there. He could have shot and he's just given the ball away. Oh, no, Kukurej, thank you for helping us out there. Caicedo in here to Nkunku. Still got the ball here. Nkunku, the Frenchman, hits it, and Nkunku may have just won us the Premier League title. It's been it's been a passenger really in this series. He's not really done much for us in terms of played games. But right here, a bit of luck comes his way. He gets the ball back here after a lot of deflections there. He gets the ball and just smashes it into the top right-hand corner of the goal. And then Kunku, the Frenchman, may have just given his supporting presence. It's a play that most likely going to sell in Season 2. But Kunku could have just won us a Premier League title. Palmer to Cucurella. Good turn there from the Spaniard. Back here to Palmer. That's actually going to Garnacho. Oh, it's incredible there from him. Please score at the end of that. Garnacho. Oh, what a goal. Alejandro Garnacho just scored. 30 minutes for Man United Costas. It's been well worth the money. The roulette past Bremer, I think it was, sent him to the shops. And Addison couldn't save his Brazilian and couldn't deny the Argentinian from scoring. And that is the Premier League title wrapped up right there. And what a goal to do it with. Go to Gakpo. Ryan Gavin Birch gets the ball back to his fellow Dutchman. And Gakpo going for a Gakpo to try and get a consolation goal for him. He does so. It's 3-2. And well, we need to just play it safe here. We'll play it safe, I mean get it forward and score another goal. Can actually set down Bremer. Here is Nkunku. And Nkunku again on the turn. Hits it. Addison denies him. But that should be the game done. And there we go. Chelsea have won the Premier League title. Let's cut to the trophy lift and lift our second trophy of the season. Well, it's a familiar sight for us in this episode just after winning the Carabao Cup, but the same scenes are being seen here, but with a Premier League title instead. And Moises Caicedo gets to lift the prestigious Prem Trophy. The blue and white ribbons are on it again since a long time after Chelsea haven't won the league in quite a long time now. I can't remember the last time Chelsea won the league, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember the last time they did it, but here we are, Chelsea lifting the Prem title here in our first season. You have to see it. We've been unbelievable in the Prem and obviously in the trophies. Let's get into our next couple of games in the episode and hopefully lift 2 more trophies in the season finale. Alright, so it's time for a second trip to Wembley in the episode up against Man City here in the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup final. Let's get into this one and hopefully it's our third trophy in this episode, our treble on the line. Can we complete the domestic treble? After this, we have the Conference League final against Heidenheim. Let's hopefully beat Man City and head into the Conference League final and lift 4 trophies in one season. But first of all, we're going to win our third here against Pep Guardiola at Wembley Stadium. This time against Pep Guardiola's Man City. Palmer, the former City player, looking for Jackson here early on. Jackson going to give away a handball there apparently. And no, it's actually a handball for us. Okay, love to see that. A quick start to this game here. Palmer from the free kick. Can he finally score one for his Palmer? Hits the post and Ortega, parries it out. It's Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo into Madueke. Madueke is not fully fit for this game, but he's got at least 60 minutes in him. Madueke shoots and Madueke puts it wide of the post. Foden. Bernardo Silva Cucurella intercepts it from the Portuguese midfielder. And Palmer looking for Madueke. Madueke in it to Nicholas Jackson. He should be onside Jackson, but Akanji stops him. Jeremy Doku running at Modagusto again. He's gone backwards again though. Ball over the top there looking for him. The Belgian played in here, but there is Moises Caicedo stepping in there, stopping that ball, getting to the City player. And Palmer here can play it out wider to Madueke. Madueke and Little Jackson. Jackson one touch, hits it. And Jackson has made it 1-0. An absolutely emphatic strike there from outside the box. We're scoring scrimmage at Wembley in today's episode. That's 3 long-range goals in one episode at Wembley here. 1 for Gusto, 1 for Palmer, and 1 for Jackson now. And Madueke plays it inside there to Nicholas Jackson. He's got room to hit it. Akanji and Kokon get it to stop him. And Ortega no match for that shot. It's an emphatic finish there from him. And it's 1-0 Chelsea in the FA Cup final. Good steal there from Enzo Fernandez. Caicedo. Oh, Palmer can't get to that. Rodri intercepts. De Bruyne. Marmoush. Here's Phil Foden. Foden shoots and scores. It's near post. Jurgensen. You got to be saving those. And Foden's put on back level. Oh no, Marmoush with the pace. The Egyptian goes through and Jurgensen, what a save. Gusto, good interception. One more chance here. Palmer, no, Garnacho, sorry. Over here too. Madueke, and this should be a goal. This surely is a goal here. We're going to make sure of it. Palmer, for the tap in. And it's 2-1 here to Chelsea. Going into half time, and a counter attack from the corner. Well, not the corner actually, from intercepting the ball off Bernardo Silva in the box. From Malo Gusto. The ball into Garnacho, into Madueke. We raise it off to Cole Palmer. We makes it 2-1 here to Chelsea before the half-time break. With the last kick of the half, and you'd have to see it. Enzo. Marmoush. Okay, what is going on here? The ball's just falling back to him. I keep blocking the passes, but the ball keeps falling back to him. There we go. Caicedo. What's the play here? Back into midfield, into Palmer. Palmer. Why not from range? Palmer hits it. Ortega makes the save. Palmer. Madueke, love that from him. Madueke denied by Ortega though. And Docker with a pace it as well. And Malo Gusto with a pace catches up. Ball across though. Shot taken by Rodri, who puts it wide. Cucurella. Trying to stop him. And Cucurella does so. That's what he wanted to do after a son that he made. Obviously after winning the Euros, he wanted to stop Ireland, but he didn't do so at IRL. But he does so in this series for us. And Cole Palmer. That pass was meant for Madueke. Bruyne. Ball through to Haaland. Haaland. Good interception there for Fofana. Oh, no, thank you. Okay. But there's Levi Cole stepping in. Love that from him. Oh, no, that pass was meant for Enzo Fernandez. Matej Kovacic, the former Chelsea man. Haaland. Oh, no, Haaland. Oh, no, it's going through to De Bruyne, who's putting out skirmish for some reason instead of shooting. Thankfully he did that. Xavier to De Bruyne. Jurgensen, what a save. The last moment of the game here. A corner for City. They score and it goes to extra time. If they don't, we win. And that's an awful corner. And that's actually almost spoken too soon there. And that's going to be the end of the game. There we go. It's our third trophy. A treble completed. And if Man City just didn't go for skill moves when they could have shot in this game, they would have scored more. Haaland turning into Ronaldo for some reason, pulling up Ronaldo's chops. And then lots of Bernardo Silva doing the same at certain points instead of passing or shooting. But Palmer's goal before the half-time break wins us the game. And it's cut to our third trophy lift in this episode, and then hopefully see one more in a few moments' time. And we're stuck in a repeated cycle here. It's like a broken record, what I'm saying right now. Moses Caicedo steps up again to lift another trophy. This time it's the FA Cup trophy here at Wembley. You'd love to see it. And the Carabao Cup, the Premier League trophy, the FA Cup won, the domestic treble achieved. But next up is Heidenheim in the Conference League final, and hopefully can win that one. If we won one of these, the Prem, the Carabao, and the FA Cup, surely we can win the Conference League against Heidenheim. We're beating Newcastle, we're beating the likes of City, Liverpool to get to the Prem, Man United, etc. as well. Some great teams. And obviously also we've just beat Man City in the FA Cup final to lift the trophy. Let's get into the Conference League final and hopefully win that one as well. Alright, well, I wasn't expecting this, but we've got the Player of the Season award being handed out here to one of our players, and it's going to be Cole Palmer. And rightfully so, he's been incredible in the season so far. I can't remember what his stats are currently, but he's got double digits both for goals and assists. And Cole Palmer has won the Player of the Season award. And just before the Conference League final, let's get into that one. And hopefully, after winning this trophy, we can also win another one this time. It's going to be the Conference League though. And Cole Palmer, what a season he's had, and rightfully so, awarded Player of the Season. And after seeing Cole Palmer being awarded the Player of the Season and winning 3 trophies so far, the domestic treble wrapped up, can we win the Conference League here? This should be the easiest game in the episode, but because of that, it's going to be the hardest game to speak of the episode. It's going to be easier than Newcastle, it's going to be easier than Liverpool, it's going to be easier harder, than Man City. Let's get into this one. It should be easier than all of those, but let's get into this one and hopefully win the Conference League to complete the quadruple this season. Palmer. It's Madueke. Into Palmer. Palmer can't get the shot away though, and it's going to be cleared. Kind of headed cleared there by the defender in the end, or the player in the end. Caicedo, the captain. Enzo in. Garnacho can't win the header. Enzo. Back in. Madueke as well. Madueke! Denied by the keeper. Palmer led that from here. Palmer. Pass into Jackson, sorry. Defended though well by Hadenheim. Played out wide here to Traore. Palmer over the top here looking for Jackson. Jackson. Denied by the keeper. Oh, no, not again, but denied by the keeper. It's Chelsea for the second time. I've lost the ball there. Thankfully Enzo wins it back. Caicedo. Palmer to smash it. Palmer. And that's a good save again from Muller in goal. And there come Hadenheim coming forward for the first time in this game, but that's good defending from Fofana. Alejandro Garnacho here. Garnacho. The other up he's got Cucurella. Get out pass was meant for Garnacho, but it went to Palmer instead, but thankfully Garnacho gets the ball back anyway. That's a good block there again by them. Palmer. On the turn, Palmer hits it, and Palmer's denied by the keeper again. Surely not right. Straight from kick-off. Shot from range, Jurgensen. Got to catch that lad. He's made the save though at least, but he should be catching that. That's their first shot in this game. Fofana gets it out, looking for Cucurella. Cucurella can take it down. We've seen this before in the series. Cucurella. Oh, he's lost the ball though. Garnacho wins it back. Garnacho. That's a great pass looking for Jackson. Jackson. White tight in the box by the defender. It's an awful challenge from him. It should be a red, but it's probably going to get a yellow. No, it is a red for the former Como talent. I believe it is. Yes, is it? The name's at the bottom of the shirt, so I can't tell. I don't think, is it? I don't know. I can't remember what his first name was, but it may or may not be. But this defender gets sent off here. And Cole Palmer, he did it once in this episode. Can he do it again? There it is, the defender that's thinking of Muller. Have a day off. Oh, no. Surely not. Good save, Jurgensen. How have we not scored in this game? Caicedo to Madueke. Madueke. Back into Palmer. Surely that's a goal. There we go. Finally. Hold that, Muller. The fact it's taken an hour to score in this game is unbelievable. Muller in goal for them has been unbelievable. Saving a pen and saving many shots that should have been more goal bound. And finally we beat him. Cole Palmer smashes it past him. It was denied from the penalty spot, but he can't get that. He's not denied this time. Madueke with the assist, Palmer with a goal. We're finally ahead in this one. Lovely work there from Palmer, leaving the defender for dead here. Palmer, long shot from range, why not Muller? That's another save though. It's going to be kept in play. Madueke somehow blocked that. Not too sure how really, but he's done so. Gusto, what a pass it is to Cole Palmer. Palmer can win the header. He's done so. It's actually gone actually to Palmer. And finally, this scoreline is reflecting how this game's been. What a pass, by the way, by Mola Gusto to Garnacho, who heads it into Cole Palmer to make it 2-0. A great pass there from the French, but a good header there from Garnacho. And a great finish to the match as well. It's a great goal there. And then we'll finally have the goal to take us, to basically win the game for us now. 2-0 scoreline. The game should be dead and buried now. Feeling that, we won't be able to score, and then next thing you know, Heidenheim later on in the game will score to win the game. I felt like, oh no, what is that? Pass is meant for Caicedo. Thankfully, Enzo's there to intercept. Cucurella. Palmer. He wants his hat-trick after being enough for the penalty spot. Palmer hits the post, but it falls back to Jackson for the tap-in. I'm sorry, Heidenheim fans, but this has been the way the game has been going and should have been going. It should be more than 3-0. It should be like 6 or 7-0. Well, Palmer hits the post, it falls back to Jackson, who finally gets his goal in the game. It's been denied by once or twice by Muller in goal. It's a great shot by Palmer, hitting the post, and it falls straight back to Jackson, who's there So just to put it in the back of the net, simple as that. And it's now 3-0 in this game. And Heidenheim are finally on the receiving end of a scoreline that makes sense. And Debacher, alright. Oh, Madueke did that for me. Madueke. Denied by Muller again in goal. Good work there from Fofana. I want to get Palmer a hat-trick. Last chance of the game, no. Palmer. To Madueke. Madueke. Just waiting for Palmer to make the run. Palmer now. Finesse shot from him. Palmer denied there. Garnacho. Not a bad effort, to be fair, but it's a 3-0 win in the Conference League final. And Muller in goal for them was incredible, but other than that, we deserve to win the game. Let's cut to the trophy, the fourth one of this episode, and see Caicedo lift his fourth trophy in the episode as well. And well, that is a quadruple secured, and starting this series off, I didn't expect us to win 4 trophies in one season. We've won the Prem, we've won the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, and also the Conference League. I expected the Conference League, I was hoping for the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup, but I was not expecting to win the Premier League trophy, and the way we did that as well, dominantly at the top of the table. And Caicedo lifts his 4th trophy as Chelsea captain. This time it's the Conference League. And could this be the Champions League next season? We're hoping it will be. Let's get into the menu, check out the stats of the players, show you how they performed. We'll get commenting down below things we'll see in season 2, and obviously drop a like and subscribe. Let's get into the menu, check out the stats of the players, and just do a really quick outro, because I think this episode could be close to the 30-minute mark. And what an episode it's been. And we'll hear the final sets of the players here in season 1. I can see Cole Palmer with 32 goals and 12 assists, insane from him. 20 goals in the Prem, and 9 assists as well in that competition. Incredible there from him. Nicholas Jackson with 18 and 4. Incredible season from him. Pedro Neto could be played with Sally in season 2, but he's done well in the 7 games in the second team. 16 goals and 3 assists. Garnacho, 15 and 10. In his first season here at Chelsea, did incredible. Dewsbury Hall with 13 and 10. And Quenda with 13 goals and 3 assists. Breuer with 12 goals for Everton. Incredible there from him. And Mark Gill with 11 goals in our second team, led that from the Spaniard. And Madueke, a decent season. Sancho with a decent season as well. Madueke, not Madueke. And Kunku could be played with someone next season as well. But this team, this season plays some insane football and deserves all the trophies it's won. Well, next episode will be season 2. We're going to make some big signings for the team as well. Some big sales as well. Lots of Neto could be leaving, and Kunku could be leaving. We could maybe be signing a new striker, a new defender in the centre back role, maybe a new midfielder, depending on what you guys want to see down below. And well, that's going to call it for this one. You're going to enjoy it. Drop a like video, subscribe to the channel. When there is the 2,000 subscribers that all help getting this, greatly appreciated. And that's going to call it for this one. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.